Hey everyone. How are you guys doing? Alright. Thank you everyone for showing up today. I know it says 10k sub, but I just realized I'm already at 11k, 11.2k. There's been a lot of fast growing recently, and yeah. Just want to say thanks for everyone that supported me to this day. And so now, without further ado, let's start this Q&A. If you guys have any questions, like in the middle of the stream, feel free to ask me because I will most likely answer for you. And also, we have 49 viewers. This is quite a surprise. And alright, music down lower. Gotcha. How's the volume now? Alright, then without further ado, let's start, and... Alright. Actually, before I start, I already have 2 questions in the chat, so I'm gonna answer those. First, do I play League and what rank? Okay. So, I rarely play League, but when I do, I'm just a bronze/silver pleb. So, yeah, if you want to play League with me, don't. Second question, when's Domekano's score up? So I still have like 15 scores I have to do. So, it's gonna take me a while to get through all of them, but I'll eventually get there. Maybe give me a week or so and I'll get it done. What are my top 3 anime? I'll answer that later anyways, so I'll just hold off until then. Alright, so without further ado, here's the first question. So how many years have you been playing the piano? That's, to be honest, a tough question. The true answer is 10 years. I started when I was around 6 years old. But the thing is, there's a time in the middle where I was like, not really doing piano. And so I still suck even though I actually have like 10 years. But to be honest, like, if you ask me like how many years of experience I have on the piano, I'll say like maybe 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I think that's it. It kind of sucks that I cut half my life away from piano. I only got back into it maybe 2-3 years ago. I'll talk more about it if any questions about it pop up. Alright, next question. What was it that got you to play piano and into anime music? Alright, so the first part, what got me into playing piano? What got me into piano? That's parents. To be honest, it's just because, you know, all Asian parents are like that. They kind of force you to play piano when you're young, and that's basically what happened. I mean, I ended up enjoying piano, of course, which is why I'm here in the first place. But, yeah, of course, it's always parents that somehow start you. Alright, and the next part, playing anime music. Tough question. I think what got me into anime music is probably just Your Lie in April, one of the first animes I've watched. And from there, it's just The story goes something like this. I watch your line April. I really like the music from there. I look for sheets of the music. I decide all of them suck. And then I try to start like transcribing my own, of course. And I guess that's how I ended up here. No, I am not Kosei. I noticed how a lot of people are asking what is my favorite anime. I'll get to eventually. Alright, next question. How much time do you spend a week in piano stuff, and how many hours do you use playing the piano on a daily basis? How much time a week? Between 15 and 20 hours, probably. But a large portion of that is just arranging, listening to like, listening to like animens, for example. But, and to be honest, how many hours do I use playing piano on a daily basis? 0.5? 1 hour? Not much, to be honest. But yeah. Is Hina best girl? No. I'm sorry, I'm Team Rui. Alright, next question, I guess. Alright, here's a long one. How do you manage to balance putting together such nice videos in hand with juggling life in general? How much time does this channel take out of your life, and what do your friends and family think about this past time? Okay, there's a typo there, but you can ignore that. Anyways, so how do I balance putting together nice videos with life? I don't have a life. Simple as that. I just don't have a life. Like, if you look at my day, how it goes, I wake up, I go to school, I get home, I sit down, and then I do random stuff on the computer. That may be arranging, that may be just messing around. To be honest, yeah, no, I feel like I don't have a life outside of what you see on YouTube and school. Rip stream. Some chances. I still do a lot of other stuff, like outside of school and outside of this, but yeah. This is my life, basically, at this point. And what do my friends and family think? My friends make a joke out of it. And my family, I don't think they care much, to be honest. And actually, no, they just don't care. Yeah, they just don't care. Alright, next question. A lot of heavy questions I just put in a row. What's my ideal or perfect future you imagine yourself for? Alright, realistically speaking, I'm probably gonna go to some university, study either engineering, computer science, or something along those lines, with a music minor. And I guess find a career in either engineering or computer programming or something like that. Like, to be honest, I don't have a set plan for my future. I'm just kind of struggling through what I call life and seeing where it ends up. And I am aiming for U of T, but it's not going to be easy. Alright, now I've got some questions in this chat, so I'm gonna answer them. 1 second. I'm just trying to read back through this. Okay, yeah. Alright, which software do I use to transcribe anime music? I use MuseScore to transcribe and stuff, but then I use Sibelius to format the sheets, make it look good. Alright, next question now. What is YouTube to you and how do you really feel? Oh, well. That's actually a really tough question. Because, if I want to tell the truth behind what I think YouTube is, I would say it's a way of I don't know. It's a way of sharing. Yeah, it's a way of sharing what I create. That's like one of the two purposes. The other purpose, I think, is building an identity of myself. Like building an identity. How do I explain this? I guess making a mark within the anime music community. So I don't know. I just don't want to live out my life doing an average person. I want to, like, this is selfish speaking, of course, but this is kind of what I guess part of the reason what I'm doing YouTube for. I just want to, I guess, stand out from the rest of the people. I want to show people that I could do things, and so that's what I do. Is the mic really that bad? I'm sorry, guys. Oh, that's probably right. 1 sec. Alright, is it better now? Any better? Oh well. I'll just, like, live with a trash mic for the rest of my days. Alright, slightly better? Alright. Anyways, alright. Let's see some of the questions in the chat right now. What keyboard or piano do you use? So, my family has a Yamaha U3, which is one of the best uprights out there in the market, to be honest. It's old though, so I don't know. And I personally, when I do like my recordings and stuff, I use a Casio Privia PX160, which is trash. It's a really budget piano, but then again, back then I didn't have money for anything. So yeah, I'm stuck with the Casio Privia PX160 for a while until it breaks and I have to buy a new one. Next question. Any tips for learning piano? So my suggestion for learning piano is, if you're going to be self-taught, the first thing you want to learn is how to read sheets. Like, actually, before even like going on self-taught, I say the best thing you could do to learn piano is get a teacher. Preferably one that's like unaffiliated with any organization. Like a teacher that you kind of just, I guess, going around looking for a job by themselves. Because out of those, you often find like pretty good teachers out there. But if you're going to be self-taught, my main suggestion is learn how to read sheets and use sheets to learn, because that's going to help you in the long run. Next question, Kawaki wo ameku sheets. Again, I've answered this already, but give me a week or so and I'll get through, like, yeah, I'll get through them eventually. Alright, next question. On average, how long does it take to do a TV size arrangement? 2 to 3 hours just for the arrangement, and then another hour for editing, so maybe... Yeah, probably 4 hours per video, TV size video. More if I like get stuck at some point. Alright. What questions were asked so far? A lot of them. I don't know. Alright, do I have perfect pitch? The answer is no, I don't. I actually only have relative pitch. It's not hard, I guess. Actually no, I find myself like saying, oh, I wish I had perfect pitch and stuff, but right. But when I think about like what people with perfect pitch actually have to suffer through, it's like, yeah, I guess I could live with what I have now. It's not like I hate it, and I could do stuff, right? So do I really need perfect pitch? And do I watch anime without subs? I always watch anime with subs. The question becomes, do I even look at the subs? Because about half the time I'm looking at the subs, it's because I don't understand shit. It's like, say you're watching Shokugeki no Soma, for example. Like, they blur a bunch of food terms that I don't know anything about. Of course, I'm gonna look at the subs. Alright, next question. Can I compose? No. I've tried, but I suck. Which is why my 10K special is gonna be, I'm gonna try to compose. I'm trying to break that limit I have. And next two questions. Favorite anime of the year and from where I am. Both of these I'll answer later, because they're in my list of questions I'm supposed to answer. And did you ever try to play my arrangements? Yes, I have. Damn. Like, a lot of my arrangements are ones that I will find pretty hard to play. It'll take me at least a week to get. So, yeah, my arrangements are hard. And beyond my level a lot of the time. But yeah, to answer the question, I have tried playing through my arrangements. Some of them literally just struggling through the entire thing. For example, my One Room Sugar Life, I read through that once. Yeah, no. Alright, do I know Dragon Ball's Skyrim main theme? No. Have I tried to play Independence? No, I have not. I mean, like, I've tried improvising it, of course, but not my own arrangement. Next question, what's my favorite arrangement? I'm gonna answer that later with my list of questions. Oh shit. Oh, wait. There we go. Do I have a schedule? No, I don't. I just kind of do things until it works. Alright. Why did I pick the name Z's or ZZZ, depending on where you live? I don't know. Oh, alright, so you might be expecting some fancy story, but here's the simple thing. Kind of just used it for a game a while back, I forgot for whatever reason, and it just stuck with me. Yeah, nothing special to my name, to be honest, at all. Do I make covers on the real piano? I mean, the last one I did was over a month ago, but yes, I do. 11K special. It's still called a 10K special, whatever. I don't want to skip out on the 10K, that's a big milestone. Alright, next question. Alright, will it always be Z's anime on piano? Any chance of other instruments or Vocaloid, other genres becoming a big thing on this channel? Let's see. As of right now, my plan is probably just piano with maybe collaborations with other vocalists and or Vocaloid. But as of right now, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna keep doing. Because it's what got me this far, so I might as well keep going. Bring out the sax. Just because I know how to play the sax doesn't mean I want to record myself playing the sax. Alright, next question. Is it honestly just luck with the YT algorithm or YouTube algorithm? Good question. I actually have no idea. Because I struck gold in summer with Prey and One Room Sugar Life, both which have over 100,000 views. And from there, I went from 100 to 1,000 subs, and I've just been going exponentially from like ever since. Can I play the Happy Sugar Life opening on the real piano? No. Oh my, I've tried. It's like the level of playing for that one is really high, and there's a reason why it's #1, like the hardest. It's not impossible, I'll tell you that right now. It's just really, really, really hard. When did I start YouTube? YouTube? No, not a year and a half ago, actually. So my YouTube channel was created in January, but I didn't upload any videos until March. And I actually didn't actually do the weekly stuff until April. So, if anything, you could say I actually started in April, and that's 8 months, or what's my math doing? 10 months. Yeah, around 10 months on YouTube, from 0 to 10K. 11K, sorry. Alright, next question. Any thoughts of doing collabs with other instruments or other genres? Collabs, other instruments? I've been I can't speak today. I've mostly been doing collabs with vocalists. I'm planning to do a piano duet at some point, but it hasn't got off the ground yet, and I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know, I guess, what I'm gonna do in the future. But, I'm planning to do it with Halcyon. The biggest issue is whether we're gonna actually do it. It's alright, though. Wherever I go, I'm gonna end up... I'll eventually do it. Like... In terms of other genres, though, I think I'm gonna stick to anime on piano, because that's literally in my name. Alright, next question. Will you do more how I arrange videos? So I did technically cover the entire thing, from writing the what's it called? Writing the oh god, one sec. From writing the melody to like the electrical arranging part, I've actually like covered the whole process. But I if people request for like more detailed stuff, specifically on like, for example, like how to listen to the melody and stuff, I might do it. The thing is, no one's approached me and asked for this kind of stuff, so I haven't really bothered. Will I do the ReZero first ending? I believe it's on my to-do list. Let me just take a quick look at my long list of songs to do. Yeah, it's there. Well, the question is, will I ever get to it? How do you set up these streams? Alright. How do I set up these streams? I just do. Use OBS. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing with the background right now, how I'm doing all this, it's literally just a PowerPoint. So if you're wondering how this stream is set up, it's just PowerPoint. And next, where am I from? I'll answer that again later in the stream. We'll get to it eventually. Next question, am I planning to do live covers? My 10K special is probably going to be live. But to be honest, yeah. Alright, what songs do I have planned later? Well, the next couple songs I'm planning to do is Dororo opening full version, Gotobu no Hanayome opening full version, and Resistor full version, and Mob Psycho opening full version. These are the 4 songs I have planned for this season. For past season things, I'm planning I can either continue my Data Life project, which of course I probably should finish at some point. I have to arrange a duet with Halcyon. I really want to do Mosul Express, but then again, I'm not sure about that one. I really want to do Castle Room, and I really want to do Bravely You. A lot of these I've dropped in the past because it was too hard for me. And wow, a question in Chinese. I'm gonna answer in English because I just want everyone else to be able to understand. Alright, simply put, wait, what? I don't understand the question. 为什么你懂中文跟日文? You know what, I'm gonna answer based on what I think the question's asking, but simply put, I know 3 languages. I know how to speak Mandarin, a little bit of Japanese, and English, of course, as you hear me right now. Alright, next question. Alright, here is the question that was asked before. What's the favorite arrangement that you created? That's a hard question. Like, what's the arrangement I'm proud of? First of all, I'm gonna go to my channel page and actually look through all my arrangements, because that's something I actually have to do because I have over 100 of them. Yeah, just wait a little bit while I try to, I guess, look for some of them I like. As I'm looking through the list I have right now, I think my favorite is actually the full version of Rightfully. That was the one where yeah, Rightfully was the one I guess I put a lot of work in. Kind of try to make it sound, I guess, unique, different from my arrangements. And I think I did a pretty good job on it, to be honest. It's one of the very few arrangements I actually can safely say I'm proud of. Alright, just got a question. Do I have a plan of going to Japan? I already visited Japan just last summer. So the next chance I'm going to be able to visit Japan is, I want to say summer 2020, but I'm not sure if I'll ever get to visit Japan again, which sucks. That's alright. If I end up being like 30 next time I go to Japan, that's what it is. I can still admire Japanese culture away from Japan, right? Another deep question, have I ever felt like stopping making videos, and if yes, why? Yes. When was this? Maybe a couple months ago. Like, my parents were kind of not happy with me spending time doing like YouTube stuff. Stuff happened, and yeah, it's probably the main reason why I almost dropped YouTube. My parents, like, and well, here's the thing, because my parents like kind of didn't want me doing this kind of stuff, I also kind of felt really bad for still doing it, and that's just why I felt like stopping. Felt half depressed for like a while. That's alright though, because I'm still here. And can I try my hardest arrangement right now on the real piano? No, because it's kind of far from my stream, and it's going to take forever to set up. Yeah, sorry. I might try, like, sight reading it on Discord at some point. What would you say the percentage of playable arrangements on this channel is? Ooh. Well. That's a hard question. Like, playable? 100? Playable by someone my level? 50? Playable by the average pianist? I don't know. It's just, yeah. Like, even the easiest arrangements I put have intricate three-hand technique details that make it hard for an average player to play well. Me being average, so I find it hard to play most of my arrangements. Life of a Cynthia's a video maker. I don't have to play arrangements, so I just make them as hard as I feel like I want to make them. Um, 100k subs by December 2019. This was Fonzie. So basically what he's asking is, can I catch up to Fonzie in 10 months? And my answer is, Probably not. No, no way, actually. I don't know what he was thinking, but yeah, no way am I actually gonna pass like 100k. Animens, Marazi, which one do I like better? Um, this one's a hard question, because I like Animens for his intricate arrangements, for his three-hand technique, for his inspiration that he's given me. But I like Marazi for his jazz improvisation style, his ability to play something literally immediately. Yep. So I respect both pianists about equally. And do I plan on doing arrangements of OSTs, not just openings and endings? I've done a couple OSTs for this season already. But yeah, like for past OSTs, I don't do them as often. The only one I plan to do is an insert song, which is not really a soundtrack, but it's close enough. I guess I'll find out when I actually do it, if I end up actually doing it. It's alright though. Well, okay. How could I make my arrangements as good as yours? Ask this question to someone who actually knows how to arrange. Well, in a classical style, like Animens. But, my answer is listen to other people's arrangements and take ideas off of them. So, like, listen to Animens, listen to Viestra, listen to Marazi, listen to Fonzie, listen to whoever, like, even the small YouTubers. Just take ideas from them, incorporate into your arrangements, and eventually you'll pave a path towards what you feel like is your own style. And that's eventually what happens. How do you determine which piece to arrange? I listen to a song. If I like it, I do it. It's kind of simple as that. The only issue is the long list of songs I actually want to do. It's just way too many. If you're asking me what priorities do I put, I put priorities on current season first. Then I put priorities on popular songs in the past. Then I put on the obscure songs of the past. What was my first anime? Your Lie in April. I'm actually happy I started on that one, to be honest. Yeah, I started Your Lie in April, then I went on to watch stuff like Mahoka Koukou no Netose, The Regular Magic High, Madoka Magica, Death Note, Sword Art Online. Basically anything that was on Netflix back then. Because that's where I started anime. I'll answer about favorite animes in soon actually, so just wait maybe 10 minutes or so and I'll let you get there. Has anime influenced you in any... Missing a D, whatever. Influenced you in any way? If so, how? Well, if you look at where I am right now, this is obviously anime influence. To be honest, if it wasn't for anime, I probably wouldn't be in piano as much. I'd be doing something I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing at this point if it wasn't for anime. It was anime that actually got me back into piano, kind of. Because I got into piano kinda, then I watched anime, then I got arranging, and then I actually got really into piano. And that's how I guess it goes. And so, basically, anime is the reason. I guess the reason I'm here now. What anime inspired you the most? Your Line April. It's the reason, I guess, I started arranging and transcribing, because of Your Line April. I think I did say this earlier in the stream, but couldn't find sheets, started writing my own. Simple as that. It's definitely. I can't say it's my favorite anime though. I'll talk about that later. Which YouTuber inspired you the most to continue what you're doing? Continue? Alright, so before I want to talk about the question itself, I want to say I discovered Animens before I discovered anime through his Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon's anime, but it doesn't really count, but I discovered Animens through his Pokemon opening. And then through a series of chain reactions, I end up actually into anime, I guess. Animens is definitely who started me in anime piano, but which YouTuber inspired me to continue what I'm doing is a different question entirely. I can't really name one single YouTuber that inspired me to continue what I'm doing. If anything, I really want to say it's the entire community that supported me all this way, that pushes me. Like everyone that all the anime YouTubers that I know are the ones that push me to, I guess, keep going. Like you've got like Fonzie, Reva, Nayu, Sayuri, Rafiq, Eljar, like a lot of others that I can probably name, but I don't want to name every single one because that's just way too many. Alright, next question. Dubs or subs? Please no dubs. If anyone watches dubs in here, I suggest you just leave the stream because I will trash the hell out of dubs. Like I rarely see a half-decent dub from anything. If you guys ever watch Angel Beats dubbed, this is the reason why you'll never want to watch dubbed again. Bishoujo game. 好きですか? Do I like visual novels, basically? Visual novels? I rarely play visual novels. I've played Clannad. I want to get into Steins Gate. I just never had the time to get into Steins Gate. I don't really. That doesn't really count as a Bishoujo game though. But I have to say, I do like visual novels. I just really never have the time to get into one because it takes longer to get through a visual novel than say anime. Because the thing with visual novels is that you suddenly want to like find out, like, I guess, unlock all the paths and all the ways to all the good ends of the story, and then that takes so much more time than say, oh, the anime only has one storyline, so I just have to watch that storyline. Do you watch hentai? So like, to be honest, borderline hentai, yes. Like the animes you see with really suggested content, yes. But like just hentai? Not really. I watched Boku no Pico. Yes, I did watch Boku no Pico. No, the thing is, I was like, Okay, I didn't know hentai was a thing back then. I watched it because it was like, what's all this hype about this Boku no Pico? Watched it. I was like, what the hell is this half the time? Oh. No, I have not covered the opening, and I don't plan to. What did I miss? YouTube keeps censoring LOL for some reason. Whatever. Okay, to answer the question though, not really, I don't watch hentai. But at the same time, I've watched a lot of suggestive content in anime. Yosuga no Sora, for example. That one's literally just hentai labeled as not hentai. Who is your favorite pianist? Hard question. I don't have a favorite pianist. I have a couple of favorite pianists. Like, of course, Animans, Marazi. The Ishtar I don't like as much, to be honest. I don't know why. I'm just not as much of a fan of the Ishtar's arrangements. I mean, they're good. I admit they're better than mine, a lot of the time. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know what's about the Ishtar that I don't like so much. It's just, It's just that feeling I have. I can't really explain it. What is my favorite genre of anime, and do I like horror? Genre? Probably romance, to be honest. Like, romance and rom-coms are probably my cup of tea. Because, like, those are the ones I enjoy most. If you see, like, what I rate animes on my anime list, I rate them, like, objectively. I kind of look at, like, all these points, and I rate them based on these points, right? But if you talk about enjoyment as a factor, I have to say I like rom-coms so much more than, say psychological horror. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of horror, to be honest. The Promised Neverland this season is not my cup of tea. I have to say it's a good anime, but it's just not my thing. I like it, but I can't say I enjoy it, if you know what I mean. Sorry, the song was I Swear from Data Life 3. The first, or the opening of Data Life 3. Recommended romance to watch. Basically, what's my favorite romance anime? Or... let me think about that for, like... Let me think about that. I don't have any one single romance anime I would recommend. I don't think there's one that stands out in particular. Which is kind of sad. Oh, wait, never mind. Yes. Thank you. Oregairu is probably one of the best I've watched. Along with, Toradora. Those two, I think, are like probably the top romance animes I've watched. If you count Your Lie in April as a romance anime, I guess that too. Next question. Osu and... okay, so apart from Osu and League of Legends, what do I play in terms of games? I've played Hearthstone. I just got into Shadowverse because it's literally just Hearthstone. But yeah, I don't play that many games, to be honest. I used to play like Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, of course. But yeah, I don't play that many games. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to say, Sakuraso is also a good romance anime. I completely forgot. I really like Sakuraso as well. Alright, is Clannad worth it? So, it's out of date. It's 2006 anime. But, like, what a lot of people are saying about Clannad is it was good in its time, but now it's not so good. And I have to say, I kind of agree. The thing is, if you have the time though, Clannad's 4 cores. Out of the 4 cores, I think there's 2 of them worth watching. The first and second core, of course, actually just entire Clannad after story. Clannad, the first season is literally just, I don't know. It's good, but it's not that good. I guess it's not good enough to warrant you like to have to. Yeah. And Clannad's worth watching if you have the time to watch it. It's kind of long, so if you don't have the time to do it, don't watch it. But if you have the time, I would suggest, yeah, like at least maybe like skim through Clannad and then watch After Story. That's what I might do. And yeah, Clannad ending was meh, to be honest. I really liked like the drama and stuff, but the ending was average, to be honest. Kind of confused me for a little bit. I'm not eating anything, I'm just drinking water. Because talking a lot just takes a lot of liquid. Yorimoi? What? Oh! Sorry. Sora yori mo toi basho. Yes, I have seen it. Good anime. I really, like, I think, like, the thing with Yorimoi is, it's portrayed itself as, like, a moe anime. Like, you know, just cute girls doing cute things kind of anime. But it really got good, like, after you got through, like, the first couple episodes. Okay, okay, not good, great. I'd definitely say it's at least an 8.5 to 9 out of 10. I can't say it's definitely within my my top animes. I can't say is my top anime. But yeah, it's a good one. All right, next. Oh, I actually finally got to move to my next question. Do you even need to ask? Is that even a question? What is your favorite kind of music genre? So what kind of music genre am I arranging right now? There's your answer. All right, next question. Moving on. Oh. This is not even a question either. Look at who's like right beside the questions. But okay, that aside, I think it's like Rem is by far like my number 1. But if you want to ask for my number 2, then the list becomes long because there's so many, I guess, best girl characters in a lot of animes. So yeah, I think I'm reaching close to the end of this actually, which is surprising. 1 hour. Where's MPD? He was the one that asked this question, and I'm just not going to answer it. Shit, what just happened? One sec, guys. Let me just somehow solve this issue that I literally just happened. Background music literally just cut off there, didn't it? Oh god. Oh god. Alright, well, we'll hear Egao no Daika from the opening, I guess. Alright, anyways, am I a lollipop? No, I am a lollipop. Are traps gay? Don't ask me, I actually have no idea. Next question. Winter 2019 best girl. Raftalia. No questions asked, Raftalia. No arguing either. My Discord link is in the description if you guys want to join the server. Anime of the year of 2018. Hard question. I'm gonna name the top 3, and then I'm gonna debate for a little bit, and then I'm gonna decide. So it's either Seishun Butayaro, Violet Evergarden, or Yorin Boy. Yeah, those 3. So, like, Violet Evergarden was probably... Okay, even coming from Kyoto Animation, it was a good anime. The art was amazing. The music was amazing. The story, each episode, was very well done. I have to say it's one of my favorite animes of the year, of 2018. Seishun Butayaro, for a very similar reason, each individual girl's arc was very well written. The opening ending were both nice. The soundtrack I didn't really pay attention to, it was kind of average, but the story overall is really nice. Yorimoi or Sora Yori Motoi Basho. The soundtrack is really nice. The story, very nice story. The first couple episodes were kind of shaky. Wasn't that strong of a hook, but I'm glad I actually got through to the end. But I can't choose one from these 3. I can't choose one. Looking back though, I think I have to say Violet Evergarden is my top anime of the year. It's hard to beat Violet Evergarden. Like, top quality stories, top quality soundtracks, top quality characters, top quality art. Yeah, it's hard. Will I do Death Note second opening? Probably not. I'm not a big fan of the Death Note songs, to be honest. That's alright. If you request it and if enough people want it, I might do it. But then again, it's... Here's the thing, though. I don't like doing songs because other people ask me to do songs. I like doing songs because I like doing songs. Like, even requests. If I don't like a request, I'm just gonna drop it. Alright. Oh, it was a joke? That was fine. Next question. How many anime have you watched? Let me check. If everyone requests Boku no Pico opening and enough, yeah, I will have to do it. Probably, actually, I will do it. It's not like it's not that bad. The song itself isn't bad. It's just the anime is just like, I do have MAO. I don't update it that often though, so some things might be out of date. Let's just check my profile. Alright, so it does say I have 284 series completed, but keep in mind that also includes, what's it called, like OVAs and stuff. There should be a way to see, one second. I'm just trying to find a way to check how many of them are anime series and stuff. I think it's this one. Alright. Here it is. So 168 TV series, 25 movies. So less than 200. There's like 80 special episodes on my list. Alright. Next question. What is my... Okay, here's the question that everyone's been waiting for. What is my top 5 favorite anime? And this list is subject to change because, again, I might think something's really good back then, but then all of a sudden I said, that wasn't really as good as I thought it was. Alright, but actually, before I go on a long rant, possible long rant about this, to watch list, how long is it? Let me check. Let me check. Let me see. I swear it's probably... Oh, actually, only 164 left. That's 164 series on my plan to watch, which is pretty low. It used to be over like 200. I guess I'm actually slowly working through the stuff I actually want to watch. Only? Well, yeah, because, you know... Yeah, anyways. Top 5 anime. Alright. I had to... This is a really hard to decide what my top 5 anime are. But... I think... the animes that have most of a emotional impact on me. Let's see. This is in no particular order, what number 1 through 5, just the top 5 I have, because of course it's impossible for me anyways to decide like number 1. But anyways. So one of them, Violet Evergarden, I mentioned this before. But yeah, Violet Evergarden is probably one of my favorite animes. Amazing music, amazing art, amazing characters, amazing stories. It's really hard to beat something with amazing everything. Unless, of course... Yeah, no, it's just it's really hard to defeat Violet Evergarden in terms of like quality, overall quality. And yeah, it's... words can't describe it. That's how it is, to be honest. Next. Shirobako. This one, I think, was overlooked by a lot of people. But I personally like it a lot. Because... it's really realistic. It's very well written in terms of story. It shows the behind the scenes of how anime is made and everything. So it's definitely one of my... It's something I would highly recommend to anyone like getting into anime. Actually, I would recommend to anyone because it's just depicts such a workspace environment within the anime industry so well, so accurately. And so third one, Makia. I don't remember the Japanese title, but that's alright. But Makia is not your normal movie. Like, it talks about I can't really say what it talks about, I guess, but anyways, a really emotional story about a mother and son relationship. So I really found it really beautiful to watch. I think that's the most I've ever cried within 2 hours. It's just full of feels, full of everything. Makia also has the really beautiful ending and stuff. Yeah, Makia is definitely one of my top 5. Damn, I can't express my thoughts into words right now. It's really hard. Alright, fourth one. Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica. One of the first animes I've watched. Completely, like, I don't know. Introduced me to a style of anime I never knew existed. So, and the fact that it takes the Mahou Shoujo genre and turns it on its head, I think is what makes it really special and what makes it into the top 5 of my favorite animes. So fourth, was that the fourth one? That was the fourth one, wasn't it? And so the last one, this is the one where I'm like constantly changing because I actually don't know what to put in this last one. But I'm debating between something like. Actually, let me just think about this right now and maybe choose the one. I think if I were to choose one anime to fit in that area, that one last anime, I would have to say it's probably Koi no Katachi. Koi no Katachi, again, not your normal anime. The fact that it portrays a deaf person and the hints of romance that accompanies, like, yeah, I've read the manga too for Koi no Katachi. The manga definitely ends things better. The movie rushed the ending, but personally, the movie was still amazing. I still really loved it. But Koi no Katachi. I think what really made that really good was character interactions. And I think, to be honest, even though the ending was rushed, it still ended things really well. And so that's why it's definitely one of my top 5 animes. Yeah, it was really realistic too. It's just, it's hard to describe in terms of words. It's just beautiful. I guess that's the best way to speak of it. It's beautiful. This one's a hard question. Most overrated and underrated anime shows, in my opinion. One sec. Before I answer this question, I'm going to check back on my questions. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine then. Most overrated, underrated anime shows, in your opinion? Underrated is a bit harder, so I'm going to start with overrated. Death Note. Death Note is overrated, by far. Like, I get it, it's a good story, but, the fact that it's #1 in popularity on my anime list, no. When the rating's over 8 point something, I don't really think it warrants that high of a rating. I didn't like it as much as, say, like the stuff that I actually deserves that rating. Yeah, Death Note is not really. Death Note's way too overrated, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm glad someone else agrees with me that Death Note's just way too over. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's. Oh yeah, ending was okay. Death Note, the first half was good. The second half was just. I don't like the second half of it, Death Note. When L died, everything died. It's as simple as that. An underrated series. Okay. Underrated series. Now, here's the thing. It's harder to define underrated series because it's really a series that's good eventually makes it up into the ranks. But my favorite underrated series. I can't say, or not my favorite underrated series. Sorry, but the most underrated series in my opinion. Can't remember how popular Shirobako was. Okay, it was fairly popular. Never mind. Never mind. Man, it's hard finding a series that I like that wasn't very popular. This is. Sukasuka is not underrated. Not as far as I know. I don't think it's underrated. Like, underrated means both not very popular and not as highly rated as it should be. So it's really hard to find stuff like that. Yeah, actually, I don't have a particularly underrated thing that I like, or that I believe is underrated. Because everything is up there. That most of the stuff I watch is actually just up there. Yeah, this is really tricky. Yeah, I can't find a single anime that I believe is actually underrated. Maiden and Abyss and Shin Sekayori are both pretty popular. You guys lagging? Oh god. I've only dropped 70 frames though. I don't know what's happening. Alright. Sound like I repeated myself 20 times? Rip. Okay, so what'd you guys miss? What was the last thing I was talking about? Right. Underrated. Well, I mean, I was just ranting. Underrated anime. There's nothing in particular that I'd say would be actually underrated. But I take that back. Makia's underrated. Makia right now is not like it's rated pretty high at 8.56, but it's not very popular in terms of people that watch it, and so I would say I'll just call it Makia, probably the most underrated one I know of. Like it deserves like the rating similar to like Kimi no Nawa, but it's not that popular. Like it's like in terms of popularity, it's under like it's 1,000 something place in terms of popularity on my anime list, and that's not very popular. So yeah, most overrated Death Note, most underrated Makia, and there you have it. Favorite anime opening and ending. This one's too hard. I can't think of any particular opening or ending I like above all other openings. I just like all of them pretty equally. So it's hard to say like, oh, I like this opening, I like this ending. I like anything you see on my channel, at least 80 to 90% of them I probably like a lot, or I just like. I already talked about my favorite arrangement, didn't I? Rightfully full version if you missed it, but there it is. Good openings and endings. Just a couple of them. Anytime I do an opening or ending from the past, I particularly liked it. So, for example, like can't speak. Wagamama Mirror Heart. That one I did as a past thing. Any Konomi Suzuki song. Any of the Steins Gate songs. Yeah, there's a lot of them I like, and it's really hard to name them. Favorite VA? Male and female I have separate, but overall, my favorite male voice actor is the one that voiced basically like a lot of the big male characters. What's his name again? Can't remember. Mamoru Miyano? I don't know how to say this well, but yeah, that guy. So basically, he is the one that voiced. Oh god. Oh my god. Mad Scientist dude. Zombieland Saga dude. Yeah, that guy. He's probably by far my favorite male voice actor. Like his voice is just the expression, the characters that he voiced too. Oh, he's definitely my favorite. Like Overlord Pandora's actor. What else has he done? Actually, let me just take a look at a list of what he's done. He's done a lot of big things. Let's see. Oh god, there's a lot. Oh, he did Death Note, main character. Right, I forgot about that. He was one of the main characters in Free. Though, to be honest, you don't really hear his, like, special voice in Free. Yeah, oh my god, there's so many. Okay, he played in Pokemon. Whoa, okay. Yeah, of course, all the Steins Gate. think he shines the most in stuff like Steins Gate and like where he gets to express to his fullest. Yeah, those whack characters, the interesting, like the weird ones. All right, and so for female voice actors, this one actually varies a lot because there are a lot of good ones. This one's definitely like, if it's really hard for me to actually choose a female voice actor because there's a lot of them that are good. But if I had to choose one, let me think about this again for a little bit. Again, I'm coming into the stream without any like plans and stuff. I think it would be Kuroasa Tomoyo. Because her voice in Hibike Euphonium as Kumiko, and her voice in, what's it called? Hoseki no Kuni as Fosu is just golden. Just, I'm sure you guys have seen like compilations of Kumiko sounds or Foss sounds on YouTube, right? Yeah, that's the same voice actor, and it's the reason I like the voice, because all the expressive voices that I guess she does. Again, let me just say there's a lot of female voice actresses that are really good, and so it's hard to choose one, but this is the one I probably like personally. Alright, next question. Next question. Who is your favorite dub voice actor? I don't have one because I don't watch dub. Simple as that. I just don't watch dub, so it doesn't matter. Favorite OSTs? So I don't have a favorite OST in terms of like just one single track. I do have an anime which I have like the favorite OST though, and that would be Violet Evergarden. Violet Evergarden I think has one of the most beautiful. Like one of the most beautiful soundtracks there are, in my opinion. And I really wish I could do more of them. But I recently, it's like, oh, I haven't found the time to actually go back and do all the Violet like soundtracks. And runner-ups to Violet Evergarden, because I feel like I should mention these as well. SAO, like despite the anime, the soundtrack is really good. The composer of the soundtrack is really talented. In the same by the same composer, Madoka Magica's soundtrack was also amazing. What else? Your Line April soundtrack was really nice. Made in Abyss soundtrack was pretty nice. Kimi no Nama soundtrack was pretty nice too. And alright, I guess that's really. There's definitely more, but I just can't name them right now. Megalobox, not really, because I'm not big into soundtracks that are like. I'm not big into soundtracks that are like really that hype. Like, it's not like I hate them, but I feel like the best soundtracks are the ones that are orchestral, full of feels. And so that's why you see, like, if you like look at my favorite list, it's all like big orchestral things, or just beautiful melodies. And particle effects, I don't have money. I have to first buy After Effects, which is money, a lot of money. And oh, I forgot Hoseki no Kuni. Yes, that one's actually really nice. But yeah, as for particle effects, first I have to learn how to like use particle effects. So if anything, yeah, to be honest, I'm not gonna be able to do like After Effects stuff until I decide I want to invest a bunch of money into like After Effects stuff. Yeah, I don't know what that sword line with question mark means, but that's all right. As for cracked and legal After Effects, cracked After Effects, really? If it's cracked, it's not legal. I think it's simple as that, and I'm not a fan of illegal stuff. Just gonna ignore that weird question over there. Okay. Next question. Anime review. If you guys want to hear me rant about anime, I could do that. I've been doing that for the past an hour and a half-ish. Maybe. Kind of. So, like, but if you guys want to hear me, like, rant about anime on stream, doing stupid things, then I could do that. But I don't think it's gonna be very popular, and it's kind of strays from my original content, so I'm gonna refrain from doing that. Like, if you want to hear people trash talking anime, watch Giguk. He'll do it for free, and he'll do it in a very comedic way that you probably actually enjoy watching. Unlike me, who's just sitting here speaking because I don't know what I'm doing. Do you play any other genres of music apart from anime music? Rarely. It's hard to say. I don't think I've done many other genres of music apart from anime. Actually, oh wow, what a coincidence! The song you hear right now in the background is not anime music. It's from a JRPG, so it's close, but it's not quite. But yeah, J-pop is my general thing. I've rarely done other stuff. Okay, I got this question. I was looking at it in my community posts. I'm like, what? What? I don't even know. Okay. Answer, yes, I'm single. But, what? Alright, here's my question. Who the hell goes to a random YouTuber on a community post, goes and asks, are you single? And to a guy at that, not a girl, but a guy. What? Alright, let's ignore this question. Have you heard of... I have not. I have not heard of Radio? Opening to Death Parade? I haven't watched Death Parade yet, so I kind of have to get to that. If you guys are wondering, though, I've only been watching anime for 1.5 years. Or 1 year and 8 months now. I started in summer of 2018. No, 2017, sorry guys. My math is not functioning. Yeah, I've only watched anime, like, started watching anime fairly recently. Which is why I haven't caught up to all the old stuff. And am I self-taught or do I go to music school to get a teacher? So, when I was young, I was taught by a teacher, of course. But, like, the process of, I guess, like, actually getting into the anime piano community and stuff, that was all self-taught. Like, arranging self-taught. A lot of it is self-taught. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this one. I guess I'm half self-taught. I consider myself self-taught, but at the same time, we'll leave it at that. What's your favorite to do besides piano and video games? Where's anime? Where's anime? This question was really, really stupid because they forgot to include anime. All right, that aside though, if you don't include anime, like piano, video games, anime, if you don't include those three things, I think the stuff I do. Wait a second. Do I have anything aside from? No, I don't. I don't have a life. Again, I've said this before. I don't have a life. That's the only things I ever do. And so, yeah, I do know how to read notes. I know a bit of music theory. Mostly self-taught, though, so. Do you sexually identify as a Pache helicopter? No, I sexually identify as a male. I don't think there's anything else to that. That's why I have waifus. Kingdom Hearts 3. So I've never really followed Kingdom Hearts that much. So I have to say though, the hype around it is really too much for me. I've really just, I don't know. Not a big fan of Kingdom Hearts because it's overhyped. Yeah, I know, it was a very old meme, the Apache helicopter. And on the topic of who's best girl this season, I've already answered this, but I'll say it again. Raftalia! Don't argue with me. Actually, no, you could argue with me. There's actually like legitimate reasons why you would choose someone else apart from Raftalia. But Raftalia. This one's an interesting question. Where do I want to go apart from Japan? Japan? I don't know, to be honest. Like, I never had a big interest in travel. Like, my concert band doing a Europe tour next year, and I actually don't know if I want to go to Europe. Next question. Do I play CSGO? No, I do not. I suck at, like, basically any game except for strategy-based games. What do I want to do in the future? So I talked about my education before, but I've never really talked about my career paths, have I? So, like, in terms of career paths, I really don't know. Like, I could go into some sort of computer engineering. I could go into like robotics engineering. I could go into bioengineering. I could go into like just mathematics. I could go into statistics. I could go into data sciences. I could go into a lot of things because I have interest in a lot of things. I could go into music if somehow I get popular enough. Doubt it though. I'll just leave it at that. To be honest, it's just open. I'm just gonna ride life and just go wherever I feel like end up going. Choosing career paths, any tips? Alright. You're asking the wrong person because I have no idea either. Yeah. Bad person to ask. I have no idea either. Like, my best advice to say is just study something and then like decide as you're studying that whether you like that or not. If you don't like it, you can switch anytime you want. Because of course, this is what I hear from others, but like at least half of university students will switch their degree within their first year. I'll talk about my country situation later, because it's actually in here. Next question. Oh, no, there it is right now. Well, okay, so I was born in Japan. I'm just gonna wait for the jealousy to come. I was born in Japan. But neither of my parents are Japanese, they're both Chinese. They moved to Japan because of work. And so I'm 0% Japanese even though I was born in Japan. And so, anyways, continuing on my situation, I was born in Japan. I moved to China when I was 8, and then I moved to Canada when I was 9. So, I've been to a lot of places. But as of right now, I'm in Canada. But my official my official permanent residency is in Japan right now. So technically, what I'm doing, or according to documents, anyways, what I'm doing is I'm living in Japan, but I'm studying abroad in Canada. That's what documents say. Oh, and by the way, guys, I've moved like 12 or 14 times within my life. Like, moved houses. Not necessarily countries, but houses. So that's not something you probably beat very easily. I think I'm coming close to the end of this. This might be the last question. No, there's 2 more questions. All right, let's answer these 2 more questions then. Actually, before... Okay, I've lived in Japan for 8 years. But it was my first 8 years of my life, so this is why I've lost most of my Japanese skills. I still know a little bit, of course, which is why you see, like, I can read these questions, but of course... Oh, more lag? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. But yeah, I lost most of my Japanese skills when I moved out of Japan. Alright, 2 more questions, and hopefully the mic doesn't lag the hell out of me. Stupid questions again. Alright! I forgot this one existed. Do I pour the cereal first or the milk first? First of all, I rarely eat cereal. That's just not Asian, so I don't think that's even a question. Yeah. The better question is, when I cook rice, do I put the rice first or the water first? I think that's the better question here. And the answer is rice before water, but then okay. And is the songs in the queue on the website for when the anime season run dry of songs? Yes, that's what I'm planning to do. But then again, there's a lot of stuff I still want to do from the current season, so it's going to be a while. Alright, last question. I call myself an average player, so how do I plan to improve and what do I find faulty in your playing? So, I'm going to answer the second question first. What do I find faulty in my playing? I just suck. Alright, basically technical skill. Like, I know... how do I explain this? Like, I can do music, I guess, but I can't play music. Like, if you've actually heard me play actual piano, it's pretty shit. It's pretty bad. Alright, so how do I plan on improve? To be honest, at this point, it's just like, I can't afford a teacher, so I just keep playing and hope I get better. That's it. Alright. Question: do I do original compositions? If you do, will you ever upload? I've done a couple original compositions. I suck, which is why I'm pushing myself for the 10K special, doing a piano composition. And dumplings or dim sum? Okay, dumplings is a form of dim sum, so I'm not going to answer that question. Oh no, I could play them. My skills are there. Just trash. Atonal composition, please no. I can't even do tonal compositions. Forget atonal. Favorite Japanese food? Favorite Japanese food? Haha, that's hard. Can I just say Japanese food in general? Because there's no real favorite. It's just, yeah, I like Japanese food. It's partially the reason why I like Japan as well, because the food is great. Actually, if I were to choose one, it'd be like the high-end sushi in Japan. The high-end sushi. Like, not the random trash you get, like, in stores, but, like, the actual high-end stuff. Like, oh, more lag? You gotta be kidding me. And, okay, are my compositions also anime style? No, they are not, actually. Like, the compositions I do are more like OST feel kind of compositions, not like OPED feel kind of compositions. So they're just general, like, compositions, I guess. And to be honest, the 10K special planned composition I'm doing, I've barely started. It's really hard finding like a good idea. Play by ear. That's what I do. Play by ear. That's what I do all the time. Cause like if you see a video on my channel and it doesn't have sheets, that's me playing by ear. If you look through my older videos, especially, you'll see me actually playing the piano. Yeah, all these are played by ear. I never write sheets for my live covers. Or no, I rarely. Or if I do write sheets for my live playing, I play first, then I write sheets, not the other way around. Can I link my MAL? I don't really like sharing it on YouTube. If you want to go on Discord, though, I could probably put it up there. Alright, I mean, this is all the questions I have for you guys. So, I don't know. If you guys have any questions right now, go ahead and ask before I just... Oh, do I do any sports? Used to? So I used to play soccer, I used to play basketball, I used to play badminton. I still play ping pong, but that's not a real sport, that's just Asian sport. I wasn't bad at sports. Oh, I used to be on the track team. I did track and field. I did like mid to long distance races, like 800 races, like up to like 3K races. Did long jump as well, because back then I was actually fairly tall for my age. Now I'm just short. I almost made like the school long jump team in grade 8. I was a backup, because the people who were actually in long jump were like a head taller than me, and that was just not fair. I mean, I did make the 3K team, like the running teams. I just never made any of the field teams. I was like almost good enough, but never actually there. Yeah, I guess if that's all the questions you guys have for us, I think I'm gonna end the stream like right about. Oh, okay. How long did I play piano for? I answered this right at the beginning of the stream. So like once I end the stream, you could replay the stream, watch from the beginning. It's a bit more complicated than saying, oh, I have 10 years piano experience, because it's probably not that true. Yeah, I mean, I scheduled the stream a week ahead. You guys should have seen it like a week ahead. But yeah. Oh, one sec. I think I missed some questions in the chat. UN of Shakugan no Shana. No, the anime, I don't know the song, unfortunately. Discord community events? So I did one already. That Osu event we played. But to be honest, like, if there are events on Discord, I actually don't know what events I want to do. And so, like, if you guys have ideas for events you want to do on Discord, I'm open to suggestions. Like, say if you want to do, like, I don't know, a concert or something, then sure. Like a recital on Discord, that's fine. But as of right now, I just don't know what you guys want to do, and so I just don't really do anything. Yeah, well, actually, watching anime is a good idea. Like, rabbit streaming, that's fine. That's a good idea, too. Sorry, what? Foursquare? Do I play Foursquare? I'm just not going to care about that. Scribble is not a bad idea. With a custom word bank of anime girls. Yes, that's actually not a bad idea. Hey, we're all weebs here. We respect each other, right? Right? Alright, anyways. If that's all the questions you guys have for us, I think I'm gonna end the stream right about now. Thank you guys for showing up. Thanks. Okay. Never mind. Okay, there's another question. Because I stumbled on my exit. I'm just gonna answer the last question. Video game arrangements. I've only ever done one. And that's the JRPG one. But alright. Alright, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for putting up with me for 2 hours and putting up with my lag for 2 hours. I'm sorry if this is really bad. And thank you guys for 10k subs. And actually, before I leave, I want to, if you guys have the time to please comment in the stream, because I really want to hear you like a little bit of suggestions from you guys. What do you want to see in the channel? Like, basically, what do you think about the channel? Suggestions for improvements. I really want to hear like suggestions. And yeah, I guess that's it. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tonight, hopefully with an upload.